Cool, hi Bryce, hopefully you can see me all good there. Right, so did a video, like, video update last week, seemed to work pretty well, so I thought I'd just shoot you another one again. I'll try to keep it a bit shorter this time, if I remember all the things I need to say. It's probably going to be quite short, to be honest. Coming to you, a bit of a dejected version of my former self, unfortunately. Basically having a bit of a nightmare this week, or the last couple of weeks, I guess. So, things, diet and that is all pretty good. Couple of the last 2 days have been a bit low on carbs because my work in the gym hasn't been the usual sort of intensity. So I've come up a bit short, and then where I would usually try and hit those carbs, I've been sort of knocking them off, and as a result, weight has sort of stayed the same. It hasn't really gone down, which is a bit odd, but it's sort of stayed the same, but I haven't put on any weight. Weight's still, you know, on its usual trend, which is good. Diet, again, on its usual trend, good. Anyway, so we're supposed to, as of last week with my hip flexor, as we identified injury, I went in to do squats on the Monday, and they were a no-go. Super light, spent ages warming up, and I could feel it when I was warming up, and I thought, you know, I'll get under the bar, give it a go, you know, just super light, just the bar for a bit, and I was like, right, okay, and it's a bit iffy. Was doing front squats, you know, just like this body weight, and it felt fine. Maybe it's what threw me, maybe because obviously more emphasis on your quads on the front squat, not sure. Anyway, when I got under the bar and I put just like 40 pounds on, just wasn't happening. It was too sore, and I thought rather than push it, I'm going to knock that on the head anyway. So didn't do my squats. Did obviously this is following on from the last time we spoke. I was just had a couple of deloads, that was it, and then this is now into the first week of Westside A. So no squats, no go. Did some leg press, and that was fine. I did I wasn't doing anything heavy, maybe like 120, 130 kilograms and I did reps on that. I did 10 reps because I wanted to, you know, get something out my legs, and that felt alright. That felt alright, to be honest. Then I went on to my rack pulls. They were really good, which I was happy with because obviously haven't touched them for a month. Sometimes I have to start a little bit lighter than what I worked up to last month. But my rack pulls were 152, which was a new 2.5 kilogram added on. And then I did my stiff leg deads. They were all good. And then leg extensions again, same weight as I did before. They felt fine. So that was that workout. Anyway, so then I hit Easter holidays is coming up, and for some reason like with Christmas and stuff like that, open times just suck. So, they're shut early. So, because of uni and work, my training is a bit mixed. So, anyway, I went straight in the next day to do my ME bench. And, yeah, wasn't good. As I was warming up, last week, I told you I had a little, like, in my shoulder, but I thought nothing of it. I thought it was all good. Because it really didn't bother me at all. Anyway, I could kind of feel it. And then I was just bench pressing on anyway, which in hindsight maybe wasn't the best idea, but I kind of wanted it to be the same as before, you know, in denial or whatever, because I didn't want to think I was injured. So anyway, I was hitting the bench, and I managed to do all right on the bench. I got good weight, but it wasn't comfortable. It wasn't comfortable. Did the weight I needed to, but wasn't good. Went over to do my incline dumbbells, not good. Before I was hitting like 34s, even worked up to 36s, hit the 30s for like 6 reps. On this workout, I'll admit I was trying to hit like good intensity because I didn't have very long in the gym. But bloody hell, it was awful, too painful, couldn't do it. Dropped down to like 25 kilograms, and it was just pointless, just couldn't do it. It was too sore. Anyway, what else did I do in that workout? I did some, my back was so sore from the heavy rack pulls, which I love, but then I thought, you know, I'll do some light back, see how that goes. Went to hit some T-bar and was like, nah, this, you know, I was just pushing it at that point. I think it was totally thrown off by the whole shoulder thing. So, and then I just finished off with some tricep extensions, which they were fine, you know, just obviously it's not a lot in the shoulder there. They were fine. Did the tricep extensions all good. After that, Jesus, like it was so painful. I hit some ibuprofen, and then today again it's been sore. Like in work, I do this thing where I have to like press down on this thing, and when it's like that, Christ, it's sore. I'm gonna unfortunately take my top off quickly just so I can show you. So in a nutshell, got a shoulder injury. I'm pissed off about it, obviously. I don't know whether it was because I was benching too wide and I wasn't used to it. But you know, I've seen you do your videos, you're trying to keep my elbows tucked in, but right there, when I hit like that, that's where it hurts, and it hurts right here, this bit here. Now, obviously, shoulder injuries are common. They're talking about rotator cuff, but I think it's rotator cuff because if I'm like this, no pain whatsoever. That is all good. But the minute I come in like this for the bench, I come down like that. It's right there. It's just sore as anything. Right here, in this area here, like there. If I push there, bloody hell, it's really sore. So yeah, a bit like obviously I'm not happy like with the leg thing. The leg thing, by the way, is slowly clearing up. I think I'm just going to lay off the squats again, maybe hit some more leg press, and I should be all good for that. Because I've been doing, just in work, I was just like trying it out, doing some just bodyweight squats, and I was like, yeah, that's on the mend. So I'm just, again, going to keep it easy with that. I'm not going to push it like I should have done with my bloody shoulder. Let me know what you think, because obviously, this is the thing that annoys me is we've been making such good progress, and I was buzzing for, you know, getting the weight up. I was doing really well, you know, PRing all the time, and then something like this happens. I know it happens to millions of people, but I don't know whether my bench form was off, I was going too wide, my elbows were flared out too much, because I'm thinking to keep my elbows in. Maybe I was doing that too much, I don't know. So I'm not training anything push exercise until Sunday now. So that I'm recording this on the Wednesday, so I'm gonna really rest like a mother until then and see what happens in the gym. Obviously, I'm not gonna go in and bloody slam on the bench press, go mental. But I maybe try just with the bar. I'll try some close grip, see how that feels, see if I don't get any pain from that. Maybe I'll try some super light dumbbells or some flies or something, because obviously I need a plan of attack where I'm not gonna lose, or you know, try not to lose strength. But again, you know, it's going to be difficult. I'm rambling massively, I know now. So I've got a shoulder injury. It's right there where I've showed you. I feel like I have to apologise, which just because, you know, it's just frustrating that I've done that. Just let me know what you think. All right. Totally lay off all the push exercises, whether we can come up with some sort of easy program that will help. I'll let you know when I do it what exercises felt okay, didn't feel okay, whether I can't touch it, whatever. I'll give you an update on the leg as well, which they should be fine. Yeah, just let me know, mate, and we'll go from there. We might have to swap a couple of emails or whatever, if that's all right, and then yeah, we'll get some sort of plan of attack and go from there. So yeah, not a great week. Not a good time, but hopefully we can, you know, get something sorted. All right. So cheers, mate. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care. All the best. Cheers.